Good morning and welcome. Before we start, we have a disclosure. Please be aware of risk in the future trading. All our videos are for educational purposes only. You're very welcome to follow any of our signal as long as at your own risk. Right now is 8:43 and we are using different type of an automated trades, swing trading signals, and a zone automated trade, and we will be covering today a little bit on the signals, and we just activating all the auto trades, and you're very welcome to follow any of the signals. You can see on the first column here it says new signal. This is the scalping part. The market analyzer is based on one contract, but you can take as many as you want. It is a buy at 3087, target 3088.25. It's just an enter that trade. A new signal, NASDAQ. You will see, like now, 30-year Treasury bond. There is a new signal, buy at 157.18, target 157.22. We have had a sell on NASDAQ and the scalping 8245, target 8242. The same apply here on the swing trading, and we are practically a little bit flat in the market, and we will be waiting on the new signal. Like right now on the scalper Russell, there is a sell on the Russell 16.049, target 16.043. This is for the scalping. The market not moving that much, but still too early. Normally we start at 10 o'clock, and our official time is 10 o'clock. But when we have time, we start a bit early so you can follow any of those signals. As you see right now, the new signal on the ES sell 3086.75, and we have the CL also just fired a signal. I just started the auto trades, and this is for the scalping part. And let me see if there's any other trades right now. There is not much, and we'll see what this market holding for us today. Okay, I will be quiet for a while until we get situated here, and we will start examining this market and trying to approach the market in a proper way. Thank you. So I will be muting right now the microphone, and when I see something before 10 o'clock, we will be highlighting that for you. Thank you. You know, when we had the signal on the ES for scalping, a few seconds ago is already, and now we are about to have a new signal sell on all market, the ES swing trading. We are about to have a signal on the Nasdaq swing trading, and OYM. We're about to have a new signal. As we see, we got a new signal on the Nasdaq. The system is not fixed on the target. Is when the market not moving, the targets are small, and when the market is moving, the targets are big. So every entry is calculated differently from the previous trade, depends on the market movement. So we're about to have a new signal on the ES. And if you like to, you can extend the scalping. This is an easy $100, the first trade today. But you can extend it if you want to, because we're about to have a new signal on the Russell. And there we go. So what is nice about it, we have, if you are using the ATM, you can turn it to monster trade if you want to. It's switching from scalper to swing trading. While you are still in the trade, you can extend the target if you want to. Those targets are very small, and if you like to, you can secure your some of your profit, and it does mean doesn't matter which direction. We just we are about to nail those trades. There is a problem with the ES on the sell signal 30.85.75, target 30.83. There is a problem on the support line at 30.85.25. So there is a couple ticks different between the entry signal and this support line at 30.85.25. So it is very important for this ES to break that level, 30.85.25. And then we are going straight directly to the 30.83.75, 30.83.75. There we go. I already copied the target from this one, put it on this one if I want to. So the problem on the ES is the 30.85.25. We need to break it. On the Nasdaq, we have a major support area at 82.37. We need to break that. It is very important to break this one. And we have another trade on the CL with the scalper. Let me look at the scalper. I mean, you can leave them as is, or if you want to, you can extend the target. And if the market is trending, the system extend the target itself. If we look at the swing trading chart, we have a support line at 57.09. So we go ahead and close at 57.09 on this one if we want to. Or if you want to, you can use the automated to trade and call it off. And fully automated, you can do that. Or if you want to, you can secure part of your trade. And now we are on a free ride with the CL. Let me see. We are getting there. And very quick, very fast. Earn your daily profit and then get out of here. That's the whole idea, not to trade all day long, folks. Not to trade all day long. Okay, we have done some tests on the new Autotrade, the T7, and we will be, of course, sharing some of this information with you. has been doing extremely good, and this new T7 automated trade is really surviving overnights. This is what I like to see, and we will be sharing some of this information with you on the next webinar. And it is really doing a great job. It isn't amazing, even surviving overnight. I like that. So if you have a small account, you can or you can separate your accounts, and then put a small account for overnight, and beautiful entry, beautiful exit. And we will be sharing some of the time frames you can use on next Monday. Okay, we have a change position on the CL long, and we closed here with a profit. There is a new signal on the CL by scalping 57.26, target 57.37. If we notice, guys, since when we start revealing the scalping on that system, we've been earning the money before even the markets open, and calling it off if we want to. Very mixed market, really, if we look at the swing trading, is all in red. Extremely mixed market, not much going on, and there is a big difference between, because the market not moving, we can see the scalping is really kicking butts here, and the swing trading is struggling timing right now on the swing trading till the market's open, and then it's going to start kicking in. There is not much trade right now. This is the only trade we have is a CL. The market is extreme flat volatility. So let's see what happened. Trying to pick up signals. Stress-free. If we look at the swing trading, they practically are on zero. And the reason is, if you notice, the Russell is on zero. It's very flat. ES plus minus 1 tick, NASDAQ plus minus 3-4 ticks. And the market is extremely flat. And there is no movement in the market. And we have to be very careful today. Let me see if there's any news today. Important news. There is not much really at the moment. There is no direct impact on the market. There is nothing driving this market. We have at 10:30 the neutral gas, but it's nothing. And then a medium at 1 p.m. So we are done by then. So there is not much high news at the moment to be concerned, and the market is an extremely flat market, and we will see what will happen at 9:30. And if we notice, all of them, they are going plus minus couple ticks. I don't like that. There is no trend in market. It's all in red. And you have to see the red and the green sometimes. And we only picked up a couple of trades. That's it. And now we are few minutes, and we don't have that much to grab in this market. I'm looking, trying like a radar, trying to find any entry, anything we can chew on. Nothing. It's just the market is very flat. This is the only trade we have, is the CL on a scalping, not even a swing trading. And the other automated trade, the swing trading, is not even taking any trade. Nothing. That tell us we are going to be on a very long ride today. There is no trades on the swing trading yet. And if we look at the Forex, actually the Forex are doing well. We have 86, 85 pips. And this is the P&L on the Forex. Actually, they're doing much better than the futures at the moment. And this is really red like a Christmas tree, this market analyzer. So there is nothing to chew on at the moment. And okay, well, we nailed a little bit again. It is the target system estimated, the target 57.37. So we're going to close it. This is another $200. And there is nothing left. There is no trades whatsoever in this puzzle. And we managed to grab few ticks here and there in the scalping. And on a day like this, your scalping is your best friend, not the swing trading. And as you see, all of them, they are struggling market at the moment on the swing trading. And hopefully things is going to change when the markets open in 29 minutes. If I was you, I will follow at the moment the scalping, pick up those new signals here and there. And we managed to take a couple of 3 trades between ES, NASDAQ, and NASDAQ did well. And the ES did well, and the CL did well. Actually, even on a flat market, you nailed your bread for today. But of course, we're gonna stay, and we will be start watching this market. If we look at the Nasdaq is not really a big target. It's a very small target, and the system calculate where your target is going to be, based on the market movement. And if we look on the swing trading, the targets are extremely small because of lack of movement, and they are extremely small target today. They're not big, so we will see what happened when the markets open, or if there is a change in the direction. We know. All right. Now the market change in direction. We can see on the scalping immediately there is a new signals, and this is a very surprising market at the moment. The scalpers also, they are extremely small trades. Even for a scalper, they are very small trades. YM. ES has not fell the ES to give us a new signal. Those scalpers does not require optimization and messing with the trailing stop loss. And we have the Russell, very small trade. The ES is struggling to cross the 87.25 resistance line. Okay, so this is the only, I mean, this is really not much going on. It's 9:04, and I hope it's gonna get better. This is really slow. We have a new signal on the ES. Very flat market. It's not even moving. It's not even moving. There we go. Let's see if we can extend it a little bit. If we can break even, I'll leave it alone. Well, it's a free ride on the NASDAQ. YM still need a little bit more. And this is only swing trading. Scalping, apologize. You know, I like it. Even the market is flat. The market not moving. You're not getting in trouble. And you're picking up little money. Not much. Better than nothing. And actually, even on a flat day like this, we already made 100 something on the ES, 100 something on the NASDAQ, 200 on the CL. There we go. There is 400 right there. And whatever we're going to get out of those trades. And practically you're done before 9:30, even on a not moving market. I love it. And when the market move, we can unleash the swing automated trade on it. There is no big deal. At 9:30, 9:45, we can unleash the automated trade on the swing trading. And if the market doesn't want to move, that's very fine. Then we stay on the scalping, picking up small trade until you fill up your pot and then leave. That's what we do. Either or either will make it, hopefully, today. going for fresh coffee. Be right back. Thank you. Okay, 4 minutes for opening, and the market is extremely flat, and there is no movement at all. So we'll see when the markets open. Uh, be careful, do not take any trades at the moment until the markets open, and see if we can find a direction in this market. It's all over the places. I prefer to find my things is before the markets open. It's not gonna be a long trade on Nasdaq. It's not gonna be a long trade on the YM. The same problem we had yesterday on the ES, we have the same problem on the Nasdaq. We have a lot of nasty areas in here, which is gonna bring this market down at the opening. There is no way this Nasdaq able to break all those levels, and we have an extreme resistance from 76 level all the way to the 7605. So my expectation is the market is gonna take a dive. There is no way this Nasdaq actually able the YM able to break above that area here. There is no way. We'll see at the opening, but it doesn't look good on the Nasdaq to go long, and it's okay with the ES, but the Nasdaq and YM, they're not going to be in sequence with the ES. That is going to bring a lot of volatility today, and as you see, already the Nasdaq has tried many times to break those levels here, and was not able to break those levels. So the only direction is down, and here's my problem with that. The only short available at the moment on the Nasdaq is 82.35, and anything above that is not short. So we have a problem in this market today, and I think we are going to face a lot of volatility. And to our traders, your best bet to stay on the scalper today. The scalpers are very fast, and they can take trades here and there. And but this does not look good, and I think the market is going to the short position. It's not gonna able to survive this. So we'll see. The market is just open, and don't touch those fast market. Do not ignore this fast movement in the market. The wicks are too big on those candles, so wait 5 minutes, let it calm down. You're not missing anything in here except trouble. Wait, and this is conditions like this, you need to wait. Thank you, Vito. Yes, the scalpers are doing extremely good jobs, and we already. The market is very mixed, guys. Do not jump into the trade. Wait. This is just bubbles. Wait. That's why I liked the 10 o'clock trades, because 9:45, 9:50, when the markets start taking direction, and look, as I have told you guys, there is no way this Nasdaq able to break those area, and it's gonna drag the ES with him, and this is exactly what's going on. The ES now is dragged to the downside. This is why I don't want to mess with this market at the moment. And all these bubbles on the YM, target hit on the YM, even on the scalper, target hit. But I don't like this kind of movement. And now the Nasdaq is fixing to break the market down. And all those first 3 minutes, and there we go. This is a proper entry on the Nasdaq. This is where I estimate it is going to be short trade. And look, there is still volatility in there. Let's see what happened. Very fast moving market. You're absolutely right, Ben. Absolutely right. But you know what, Ben? No matter what we do, even if the market is not moving, we can survive the scalping. And on a day like this, if you notice, you break even right away with it, and it's a free ride. Then you don't have, you're not nervous in the market anymore. As an example, the YM, whatever I can get out of today trade is okay with me because today it is really nasty day, and you can overwrite those auto trades by closing positions at $150, $100 each, a little at a time, a little here and there, and we can survive the rest of the day until we get what we are looking for. So, on a days like this, as you notice, I am on a free ride on the Nasdaq. I don't want to get too close to the trade, and almost got to the target, but I'm giving it room for it, and I'm breaking even as soon as possible because look, it's gonna turn around. Because if we have a breakout, I don't want it to just close on $150 trade. I would like to extend it and turn it from scalping to swing trading. But at the moment, this market is not really working properly. It's not moving properly. So we will be. Also, Mr. Charles here sent me a message that the trailing stop, I mean, you can use the fully automated, but the trailing stop, he said, on his text, saved him some headaches. So that's why on a tight market like today, we need to leave a little space with it. Or if the system said 276.72 on the YM as an example, if this market decide to trend when we get there, we can extend the target, and the market is going to stay like this, volatile. Then whatever we can grab, 150 on each trade, 180 on each trade, you know, and then we can survive the rest of the day, and then we are done, and it's a survival day. It's not a trading day. It's a survival day, actually. So there we go. And whatever we can grab. Ben, you have to look at it the other way around. That maybe our trades right now are very small, 120, 200. But if you look at it from the other side, try to imagine yourself if you were lost in this market now, and you have nothing but losing trade. I mean, today, now it's 9:47. From 9 to 9:47, there is a tremendous loss by a lot of traders. They don't know what's going on, and most of them have lost plenty of money today, whether they are auto trading or manual trading. So by picking up small trade, 120, 50, 200, we don't have to sit down on a gambling table all day long, but you can nail your $500 today, and you say, you know what, today is not a good day to grab anything. I'll sit on the side, wait, or I will call it off for today. The most important, not to go minus, not to be in red. I don't care if it's 200, 300, 500, 1,000. The most important, not to go into the red. Even if we go into the red, a little red is okay, but not some blowing up accounts, So a little $180, $200 here. We had another trade on the CL, and here's another 200 or 100 or 50, whatever it is, we grab it. We're not going to be picky today. Whatever we pick up pieces, this is it. Boy, that market is nasty. On the break, we are on a free ride on this one here. I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to force it. It could turn around and be $1,000 trade. I don't know. This market right now is not, there is nothing holding this market. So if we stopped out, we get out $100 out of it here. That's fine. We lost 50 on this one. That's very fine. And they are small money, small thing, small trade. But this way will keep us going, so we will not get in trouble on a day like this. So this $100 on the Nasdaq, it could turn to $1,000, or you can close at 100. And it looked like we are about to close on this one. Very fine. We pick up something else. We picking up the CL. That's fine. And then we have a trade on the Russell. That's fine. But boy, this market is really nasty today. Yes, there is a plenty trades, and so once you get a couple of trades right, call it off for today, and this is it. Even on the scalper, this is the last trade we have. Break even. So it is a free ride. Whether this market make it or break it, I don't care anymore. It's a broke even. And the CL lost a trade and immediately picked up a new trade. Immediately you get recover from the other trade. If you have a bad trade, you immediately recovered. We had a losing trade on the CL on the previous entry. There we go. You immediately recover that. And break even. Very tight market today. And I don't care what happened to the CL anymore. There we go. We covered immediately on that one. And guys, there is nothing. You know. Okay, closed. Jesus. Okay. You know what? I'm taking... I'm waiting till 10 o'clock. And then I'm going to reactivate everything at 10 o'clock. The market has been on the same trade on the NASDAQ for half an hour. Nothing is going on. After the ES hit the target, it's sitting flat. And the YM is sitting getting lost between those two. Welcome to trading. This is... you're going to be practicing a lot like today between the Christmas, between Thanksgiving and the Christmas. You will have those days a lot. You will have a couple days a week where the market will be trending, throwing tons of money, and then you're gonna have around between Thanksgiving and you will have okay, guys, we're gonna wait 5 minutes. And let's see if after 10 o'clock we have some direction. But again, before I got this call, between Thanksgiving and Christmas, you have a lot of days like this. So you better start getting ready to understand what's going on in the market, because you're going to have a problem in the summer or between Thanksgiving and Christmas. You will have a few days like this where the market is not practically moving. And that will drop any performance, you know. But I love those scalpers because even between the Thanksgiving and New Year Eve, we can always grab few ticks every day, and maybe next week we will start covering different automated trades. We'll see how we're gonna do that. So, quiet 5 minutes. I'll be right back. Thank you. We are really picking up small pieces today, small ticks. Really, very flat market and picking up. And what I'm doing on all the scalpers, I'm breaking even immediately on the scalpers and hoping that we can catch some kind of trend. And there is no trend whatsoever. You know, breaking even immediately to our guys using the scalper, break even immediately. Then it's a $3-4 a trade, better than to be sitting and watching it today all day long. And there is no trend. What you do, you break even and you wait. You either hit it at the target, you pick up a couple of $100, $150, or immediately break even. Today is not the market, not trending, nothing we can do. For the ones are not following the scalper, you can re-enter the market at 82.50.25 on the Nasdaq, breaking even. No matter what, we can still survive on a day like this. Yes. I'm making it a little bit tight on the CL. And wow, what a day. This is the biggest trade for today. From 9 o'clock to 10:06, this is the biggest movement on all markets we've had. Now on the swing trader, we have the YM nailed $700 on that trade on the YM. But this is not everybody is trading YM. So this is the biggest trade we have today. On the CL is $400, and that it is really, really, look, this market, the way the condition the market is moving, it's not, you have to be immediately crossing the break even immediately on any given market, and just leave 1 bar or 2 bars and then start breaking immediately out of those trades in order to survive. And this is the YM. We need one more notch, and then we start also breaking even immediately on that one. And the Nasdaq just fired a new signal, and we are going new signal on the Nasdaq. Oh boy, what a market today. So if we survive this one round, this is between the CL and the Nasdaq YM and ES. If we can survive this round, this is around $1,000, and then calling it off. And the market going back up again. We just need one circle, one round. Targets hits, and call it off for today. Russell break even. No, Zigorf. I'm using the the scalper from this one here. I'm not using ABC scalper. I'm using this scalper here from the signal. But you can use well, this is a good idea. Tomorrow I will run the A and a B scalpers live here. Uh, okay, so we are about to get this round. If we can survive this round, that will be very nice. There will be $1,000 trades on those and call it off. This is not good on the Nasdaq. We lost on this Nasdaq, but we have money on the CL. And yes, welcome to the hard day and the trading. Yeah, it is the market not synchronized well, and it seems like the Russell is not able to break this area 1602. Let's see if the ES break that. If the ES goes down, man, this market is really something today. One thing you have to be grateful you're not a beginner. Otherwise, you would have been mad by now. Man. If this ES goes down, the Russell is going to go down. Oh boy. This is it's like going to the dentist. It is, Charles. It is very mixed market. It's not that the way it move this market. I don't like. It's like one step forward, one step backward. I don't like that. I really don't like that. Okay, we are about to close the CL. I'm just waiting on one round, a decent round. And every time I mean, this is a very small, high time frame, small time frame, and I cannot even get straight line on even a 15-second chart. So this is a really tough day today. Look at this. On a day like this, when you go long, the market goes short. You go short, the market go long. Then you go long, the market goes short. This is the day where you say, okay, I've had enough. And it is from the beginning today, we the market was not moving from the beginning. Okay, let's see if there's any. But when you are hedging the market chart, you will have one chart losing money, one chart making money, one chart making money, one chart losing money. Then at the end of the day, I mean, if we look how much on each one of them you make and you lose, then you wind up being on the plus side because you're hedging, you're not trading one contract, one chart. And on a day like this, one contract each, Charles, and you hedge the market, you make money on the CL, you might lose a little bit on the ES, then you will get money on the NASDAQ, you might lose a little money on the YM, but you can survive it. But this is not the problem about surviving it. The problem is you need to stop once you see yourself you're in the plus today and call it off. And what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to see if we can catch a run because there is no run so far. So this one here already hit the target, but I'm not interested about hitting the target on $100. I'm trying to see if we can catch anything, a runner, and there is no runners. There is nothing is running really. Look, it's just barely touched the target and it's still sitting. And the same thing I'm trying to do with the CL. I'm trying to find or catch a run, and there is nothing. Absolutely, there is nothing. Okay. You don't have to look at indicators or anything. You just break even, and once you break even, you relax and leave it alone. Now we have the Nasdaq break even, so I'm not worried about it anymore. It's done. You take it to another monitor. We're done with it. CL is still flirting with this, and man, this is a tough one today. Okay, there we go. Again, guys, when you see the CL Nasdaq Dow Jones having a problem like today, your best offer is the CL. It's cheap, and it is moving. So normally, when you get stuck between this ES Nasdaq Dow Jones and you cannot grab anything, always you can go ahead and refuge to the CL, and you can always try to find a trend on the CL and call it off for today. And once you see yourself you're on a plus, very slowly flatten out everything and call it off for today so you will not get in trouble. Today is a troubling market. I mean, I want to see this Nasdaq flying a little bit. There we go. Give us some spike for today. Come on. We have not got any spikes for today. Give us some. What a messy day. The ES is very tight, but I will break it even. I will break it even. This one is break even. This one is too early to break even. And I'm going to leave the CL as a runner. There we go. This is what Ben is enjoying himself with. He just sent me an email, chat, and and this is the hard work we have done, and Ben is a customer of ours. So move the targets up to maximize the profit on the scalper trade. Yes, sir. And this is what you got. Okay, we flatten out on the ES. And as you see, Ben, the system is getting greedy with the CL, but not with those. Excuse me, Nasdaq and ES is barely making it. What a day. Okay. I want to just break even on the YM. I cannot even do that. There we go. Well, at least we catch a spike here. Finally, give me a little bit more. We're hungry today, desperate. Where's the CL chart? On the swing trading, the CL trade on the swing trading is coming to the 56.81, and there is a heavy support. Okay, we cannot 56.82 because on the swing is 56.81 and there is a lot of support area. This is the swing trading, and this is funny. The scalper made more money than the swing trading today, and both are CL. Welcome to trading. Don't ask yourself too much sometimes in the market. Take it as is for no reason. So now we catch at least one spike in the market today, the CL, and I'm looking at this Nasdaq. Look at this, is one straight line. How are you gonna get hair out of a bull-headed man? How are you gonna get ticks when the Nasdaq is one straight line here? And our 007 here, Mr. ES, is just a nightmare. So if we can get the 81 level on the CL, it will be very nice. No, Ray. Like what you have here on the chart. Uh, I mean, you have the system. You use automated. You can use the automated if you right click on your chart and use the V17, and you just turn it on and off. You don't have to use an ATM. You don't have to use anything. You just go to the version 17 and entry signal V17. Turn it on, enable it. And I can see here, I don't know if you have done it manually, but uh, or on the automated, but you don't have to use an ATM. You can use the full automated to trade on it as well. But I prefer, like what on a day like today, I want to break even as soon as possible. I don't want the auto trade. I don't want to be a mercy of any kind of automated to trade. You know, so well, we have the CL trade is coming to the target at 56.81, Ray, and there is a lot of support area here. So I copied that trade from the 1 minute, and so that's why. But if you want to, you can leave it like what the system put it, whatever the system put it, and you can exit at the target. But when I'm looking at the swing trading estimating 56.81, you need to exit, and I'm already in that trade before that, so doesn't matter now. It's going back. Okay. Look at this ES. Look. This ES is one straight line. One straight line, that ES. You need to be Houdini to trade today. Or use a Vito wine. Let's look at the Russell. We are done with the Russell. Closed it. It's been since 10 o'clock on the same support line. You have it, Ray. You have it, sir. It's in your package. It cannot be separate, right? It is in your package, and you just showed me that chart. That means you have it inside. Okay, we are about to stop on the CL. This is the only little spike we had today in the market, the CL. That's it. $15 on a YM. Wow. Don't spend it in one place. We're about to stop out on the NASDAQ. and the ES, we're about to, the CL, we're about to close one of them. I hope this fib line will hold. It did. It did hold this fib line. Wow. To the tick. Okay, we out of the whole market today, I've been chasing ES, Nasdaq, Dow Jones, not chasing it uh, for um for anything but trying to see if we can get a spike for today. And the only spike we got is the CL, and we couldn't get anything else in this market. Why? Because if we look at the ES, it did at the beginning, and then it started going sideways. And this is a very small time frame, and this is nothing movement from 941 until now. There is no movement really that you can grab good trades on those because it's flat. But the only spike we managed to do is the CL, and this is always when there is a problem with the ES, Nasdaq, and Dow Jones. It will be your best offer to catch the CL. And now we are about to finish the second trade on it. And there we go. We're done. This is the only spike we've had for today. And so this is done on this one. And YM, we broke even. All of them, nothing. So it was a rough day today. And so I'm gonna take a break on this one here for a few minutes, catch up on a few phone calls. And you're very welcome to follow those signals as long and we have another one from the zone automated to trade, still in that process from a little bit early today. We're still in this process on the Nasdaq. When it came into this support line at 82.45.25, and still on the same process, and it will be closed at 772.25 on the Nasdaq. So this is the second spikes we have had today, and there is not much left. And here is the Nasdaq scalper. We have it coming to the 72.75. So this means it's not gonna even make to the 73.50, 72.75. But I'm gonna leave it as is on the Nasdaq. You know, this is a very good experience with actually I know it is a rough day today, trading, but on a day like this, I'm happy to see, because this is a really hard test to anybody's software or anybody's auto trade. This is a hard test today. This is where it's gonna separate the boys from the girls. This is where, on a rough chop day like today, what system can survive? I don't need a cute guy come in at the end of the day telling me I have an auto trade made $1,000. Yeah, you did. We too. We have an auto trade made over $1,000 after the fact. Oh, we can do that once the party is over, and we can show auto trade made $1,000. But this is not the key in the trading. What it is to show the trader not after the fact and let him see what we want him to see and hide the rest. The other charts didn't make it. No. So on a day like this, I like for the trader to see how hard it is in the market to survive, and how we are able to survive on a tough day like this. This is what separates system from another system. It's not at the end of the day, after the fact, somebody, a cute guy, flashing a couple of charts with a total different time frame every day and tell me there is no problem in the market today. No, sir. There is a problem today in the market. And this is today's problem in the market. The chop in the market is going to separate a good trader from a bad trader, is going to separate a good system from a bad system. So what really made me happy today, because those days we are about to see very often. Once you eat your Thanksgiving Day, you go and church the Christmas and New Year Eve, you're going to have plenty days like today. Plenty of them. Plenty of them. And this is where all the performances start dropping. Especially this message to those guys, what they say, what do you think you're going to be making next month? I don't know. And I tell you one thing, every system in the stock market between Thanksgiving and New Year Eve, the performance will drop. A real performance, not somebody bring some fake PDF, can be altered in 5 minutes and type the numbers he wants. I mean, the real performance, beside those fake PDF out there making a fake performance, it takes 5 minutes to do that. But the reality is the trading between Thanksgiving and New Year Eve, performance drops. And you're going to see a lot of days like this between Thanksgiving and New Year Eve. And what made me happy today, because the scalpers is new, thanks to the signal, what made me happy that we are going to survive the hard time between the Thanksgiving and New Year Eve. We can always get the bread for between those two. And that's what really, or in the summer holiday, when the volume is very low, the performance drops, market is flat. Where are you going to get the ticks from a bald-headed man? How are you going to get hair from bald-headed man? There is no hair. There is no ticks. So it really made me happy that we are going to survive a tough time coming ahead of us between Thanksgiving. You know what? Even $200 a day, even $300 a day, even $500. Today we had a spike on the CL, covered everything for us. Tomorrow could be a spike on the NASDAQ, will cover everything for us. So that made me happy, that our traders have something to survive on, even on a tough day. On a tough day like this, we do not get greedy. We break even very fast. And right now, if this market turn around, if you are plus one tick, is a free ride, free trade. And plus one tick, break even a plus one tick. And we're not trying to trade that trade on the NASDAQ to make $100. What we are trying to do, given this market room, in case if this market decide to start trending, you know. So, or if you wanted to close at $100, $200 straight, close it. But what we are aiming here, the whole day I was trying to do, catch a trend, and there is no trend except on the CL. We did catch that trend, and on the Nasdaq, on the zone, whoever have the subscription for the zone already grab the spike on the, and this one it was a very early trade from 10:07, and kept going with that trade. So that's okay. I can live with that. I find something to do between the Christmas and what is nice about it is enjoyable. It is enjoyable to trade it because I'm gonna put a couple fibs on those chart, the white charts, so you can immediately spot where you need to exit. On the days like this, you don't have to wait on the target, like what happened on the Nasdaq. You can immediately spot where is going to where is the weakness on that Nasdaq, so we can secure it and close the yeah. So I'm gonna be quiet for a while, catching up on some few phone calls, and we will talk again in a few minutes. Thank you. on the CL made around $800 on the way down, and now it is in the free trade, the CL. And for the Nasdaq YM and ES, I'm staying out of it at the moment. And the CL has broke even one more time, and this is a very nice run. And so my bet is on the CL today. I'm gonna stick with the CL. And the ES, the way it is moving, the ES and the Nasdaq is nothing to trade. I don't need to trade it anymore. I will wait till this market. Don't seems like the market is gonna do anything, but our bet is on the CL, and I'll leave it alone. And we already on a free flight here, on a free trade. So we are done with this one here. Now with the swing trading, we had some trades did very well. As you see, started started south, and on the YM also the first trade was south, and on the Nasdaq the also the first trade was did not go right, and the best one is the YM on a 5 minutes did extremely well today, and is still in the same trend. But it doesn't matter. What we need to do, learn how to survive a day like today. Is not. It is very important a day like today. Try to survive it and not get into trouble. So Now watch this one here. uh, Even if you put your trailing stop break even, and when the trailing stop move, take your trailing stop and move it down for you automatic. So this is really pleasant. And on a day like this, if you want to break even as soon as possible, and the trailing stop fib, the floor fibs moved, then what they do, they pick up where you put your trailing stop and they continue with it. Look, here's an example. If I put my trailing stop here, it took us a long time to figure out that one. And the trailing stop fibs came in. Look, it just pick up your whatever you put it and increase your profit with it. So it is really pleasant trading it, and you keep your eye on your profit and let it do the trading for you. We had a request on the Forex. The Forex today, in a way, it is a flat. It's only 59 pips, and not much going on the Forex. So now if I want to break down this one here to that area here, and the market kept going, your fib is going to pick up your trailing stop and move it for you. Once the fib gets to that line, let's make it a little bit smaller, then it's going to pick it up and move it down for you. This is very clever the way we have done that. Look at this. And now we have it on 92, and the floor fib's 94. So it does by itself. Once it hit 92, will move it for you, pick it up and move it for you. This is really nice feature to do. You know, this is nothing to do today, and uh, we nailed a very good trend on the CL on the way down, and we nailed a good trend uh, on the Nasdaq zone, and there is not much going on anymore. And now it's 11:17, but the market not moving. I think we did well. We survived today, and we nailed. What is nice about it on the CL, we nailed around 800, and then on the way up around 600. That was the best today we've done. On the other auto trades, the swing trading, they still in those trades, and the best performance today was the YM on the swing trading, and the zone Nasdaq, and the scalpers did very well, and not much any more than what we have done today. So I want to call it off for today. I think we survived a very boring day, and I want to say thank you very much for all the support and your comments. And tomorrow, it looks like this trade is going to be, and tomorrow will be another day. Please be careful with today's trade, and